Christmas makes me feel good inside. Ho, ho, ho.
The produce is hung on the chimneys with care.
Nothing says Christmas like fresh fruit and vegetables.
The traditions are different.
This is a sourdough bread house?
But the meaning of Christmas is certainly there.
Your friendships are the gifts that make my Christmas right. So wonderful.
So perfect.
On this very special night.
Christmas in Wonderland. Next.
Closed captioned and has been recommended for viewing by the American Federation of Teachers and the National Education Association.
I've ever been this excited about Christmas before. I'm finally going to get my very own skis. Of course I'm sure I'm going to get them, because I've been very clever in letting Mom and Dad know that they're what I want. Of course, they might still think I'm too young. Boy, if they decide that, it'll take a miracle to get them. Gee, it would sure be a crummy Christmas if I didn't get my own skis. Oops, I almost forgot. I still have some Christmas cards to drop off. Special delivery.
Seasons change and once a year, holiday greetings now I hear. Use your imagination and you'll understand. It's Christmas in Wonderland. It's a magical time for something new, with Christmas cheer and a carol or two. It's a holiday place with a wonderful crew, where Yuletide wishes all come true. Use your imagination, you'll understand. It's Christmas in Wonderland. It's Christmas in Wonderland. It's Christmas in Wonderland.
A little more to the right, Rabbit. A little more. Oh, not that far. Come back a little. That's perfect. Perfect.
Oh. Oh, Your Majesty. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Well, it is Christmas. You want it to look like Halloween?
No, I simply meant that the decorations always put me in such a Christmassy mood.
Oh, me too. I just love Christmas. It's the one time of year everyone I pass greets me with a smile, and they don't want something.
Well, ever since I was a little cottontail, I've always loved the wonderful things we do every year at this time. Ah, there's nothing like those Wonderland Christmas traditions. I can't help feeling sentimental. Christmas comes but once a year, and those Wonderland Christmas traditions always bring me joy and cheer. I can't wait to bark for Christmas crab apples, or bite into some Christmas candied hearts, playing Christmas tiddlywinks, wearing Christmas cufflinks, then baking a batch of luscious Christmas tarts. We'll go strolling through the Christmas rock garden and go door to door with Christmas kazoos. It's such fun to watch the Christmas pudding harden, and the Christmas sack race I never lose. Are those Wonderland Christmas traditions, those old-timey fun superstitions, like the lucky Christmas dog howling at the Christmas log underneath the silvery Christmas moon. Are those Wonderland Christmas traditions, like going on the Christmas camel ride, or hiking on the Christmas expeditions. Christmas makes me feel good inside. Ho, ho, ho. Christmas makes me feel good inside.
Rabbit, I want want you to hang this pretty star right on top there.
Oh, but this garland isn't strong enough to support that heavy star, Your Majesty.
How do you know that?
Because we try it year after year.
Oh, nonsense. Just do it.
Yes, Your Majesty.
See? Perfect.
Another Wonderland Christmas tradition.
What's everyone doing?
Isn't it obvious? We're hanging the Christmas produce.
Christmas produce?
Sure, nothing says Christmas like fresh fruits and vegetables.
And it wouldn't be a Christmas party without the Christmas produce. It's a Wonderland tradition.
Besides, what better way to end a party than to eat the decorations?
Personally, I make a beeline for the Christmas carrots.
Which fruit or vegetable do you usually go after, Alice?
Well, to be honest with you, Your Majesty, back home, we don't hang produce at Christmas time.
Oh, well, then if you want some friendly advice, don't get stuck with the rutabaga. Not real festive.
Wait a minute. You mean you don't have this gleeful, amusing, fun-making tradition back home?
No.
Well, surely you'll go door to door playing your Christmas kazoo.
No.
Well, that's only because you're too busy playing Christmas tiddlywinks, right?
No.
Bobbing for Christmas crab apples?
Well, this is terrible. Poor Alice doesn't have any Christmas traditions.
Oh, but I do. Like decorating the Christmas tree in the living room.
You have a tree in your living room?
Boy, I have enough trouble keeping up with the vacuuming. I sure wouldn't want to rake the carpet.
Then where do you put your Christmas tree?
We don't have a Christmas tree.
You don't? Well, do you have Christmas stockings?
Oh, of course we do. If we didn't have stockings at Christmas, we'd freeze our little tootsies off. After all, it is winter time.
No, I meant Christmas stockings that you fill with toys and goodies.
Aren't those a little hard to pull over your feet?
No, you don't wear Christmas stockings. You hang them on your fireplace. Well, do you make gingerbread houses? Exchange Christmas gifts?
Sorry, Alice.
Oh, don't be sorry. That just means we have different traditions. Yours are fun, and mine are fun, so that's okay.
No, it's not. If I'm the queen, then there shouldn't be any fun traditions that I don't have. Like Christmas trees and stockings with goodies and gingerbread houses and gifts.
And I almost forgot. Christmas cards.
And Christmas cards.
Great card, Alice. But what's all that white stuff?
Yeah, you got it all on the ground down on the top of the roofs and everything.
Oh, well, that's snow. Don't tell me you don't know what snow is. Hey, Crystal, help me out. Let's show them what snow is. From the sky, snowflakes fall. Soft white powder on us all. It covers the world with a pretty white swirl. Adventures in a winter wonderland. When you sit by the fire, you can dream with desire. A flurry's coming down, bringing beauty all around. Christmas brings us winter wonderland. Falling in the snow feels like a pillow. Fresh and clean and crisp, just like the air. Mold and shape the snow into a snowman. Your smiles and laughter echo everywhere. Ride a sled high and low, with your face all aglow. Make snowballs to throw, it's fun in the snow. Adventures in a winter wonderland.
Oh, snow is definitely cool, Alice. No pun intended. It was just...
Oh, how rough. I used to think our Christmas traditions were fun. But that was before I heard Alice's.
Oh, yes. Hanging from fireplace. Bread house. Oh dear. I do hope the Queen likes all of this. The best I could do on such short notice. Oh well. At least it'll give the Queen a taste of Alice's traditions, so she won't feel left out. Merry Christmas, Your Majesty! What's all this? Well, I know that you were disappointed because Alice had Christmas traditions that you didn't. So, I recreated hers for you.
How did you know what this stuff was supposed to look like?
Well, actually, Your Majesty, I didn't. So I just used my good common sense. After all, when has it ever failed me?
Oh, please don't make me answer that. It's Christmas. And what's this tree doing in the palace?
Oh, you remember, Your Majesty. Alice told us about the tradition where you cut down a tree and drag it into the house and decorate it.
Oh. This doesn't look like a gingerbread house.
Well, quite frankly, Your Majesty, it isn't. I didn't have time to make gingerbread, but I did find an old loaf of sourdough.
So this is a sourdough bread house?
Yeah, isn't it amazing what you could do by just cutting off the crusts and having a good floor plan?
Aren't these supposed to be stockings?
Well, yes, Your Majesty, but you know, funny, all our stockings were in the wash. Then I realized we could get even more Christmas goodies by hanging Christmas galoshes. Oops. A little mud on that one.
Oh, Rabbit, I know you mean well, but please stop fussing.
But Your Majesty, I thought Alice's Christmas traditions sounded like fun to you.
They do, especially the snow part. It brought back memories.
Memories? Your Majesty, do you mean you've actually seen snow before? But you never even mentioned it.
One Christmas when I was very little, my parents bought a vacation cottage in a faraway land where it snowed every winter. Oh, I laughed and I played in the snow. I even made a snow queen. Oh, it was the most fun I ever had as a princess. Oh, Rabbit. Oh, but like all vacations, it finally came to an end. And we never went back.
But why, Your Majesty?
Oh, my parents hated it. All they got out of it was wet long johns. So they sold the cottage and bought a house at the beach instead. From then on, the only white I saw at Christmas time was white sandy beaches. Since I knew I'd never see snow again, I tried to forget all about it.
And today, Alice reminded you of it.
And now, no matter how much I try to enjoy Christmas this year, all I can think about is how much I want it to snow.
But Your Majesty, it's never, ever snowed in Wonderland before. It would take a... Well, it would take a miracle for that to happen.
I know.
So you see, Caterpillar, Her Majesty's convinced that she can't have a Merry Christmas without snow. But it's impossible.
Nothing's impossible, Rabbit. Not even snow. I think you'd better listen to this story. Once there was a young squirrel named Megan who lived with her mother in a lovely green forest.
Merry Christmas!
Megan's favorite time of year was Christmas. She loved decorating the tree. She loved nibbling Christmas treats. But mostly, Megan loved hearing the story of a Christmas long ago when her mother was still a little squirrel. The story was about one very special Christmas Eve when a magical thing happened. All night, delicate, sparkling white crystals fell out of the sky and covered everything in sight. When the sun came up on Christmas morning, the entire forest glittered like a magical fairy kingdom.
Oh, there never was such a Christmas as that.
Megan wanted her mother to have another magical Christmas. So she wished and wished and wished. And sure enough, on Christmas Eve, the magical white crystals started to fall. And when the sun came out on Christmas Day, the forest was a dazzling sight.
Oh, Megan, thank you. You have wrapped up the whole forest as a present just for me. I'm the happiest squirrel in the world.
No, I am, thought Megan. I am.
Yes. Well, that's a lovely story, Caterpillar, but I don't see how it's going to make the Queen's wish come true.
Christmas is a very special time of year. A time when miracles can happen. Even snow.
In case you're wondering why I've asked you all here, I had a holiday surprise in mind, and I wanted to tell you about it.
Won't that spoil the surprise?
Yeah, no, it's not you I want to surprise.
If it's me, remember green's my favorite color, and I wear extra, extra small.
Oh, yeah, extra small. No, it's not you I wanted to surprise either, Dormouse. I thought I'd like us to give the Queen a Christmas present.
Well, if it's supposed to be a surprise, shouldn't this be a secret meeting?
Dee's right. We could blow the whole thing if the Queen saw us talking about her Christmas present.
Only if she recognized us. Much better.
Okay, does anybody have any ideas?
Yes, I have an idea. This is how we're all going to look in 50 years.
Speak for yourself, Mr. Hare.
I think Dee was asking for gift ideas.
Well, actually, I already know what the Queen wants for Christmas.
Great!
She wants snow.
Snow? Now, where in the world are we going to get snow?
I don't know. But remember, Christmas is a time for miracles. Maybe even snow.
Rabbit, finding snow for the Queen is quite a tall order.
Yeah, I know it is. But if you've been there and heard and seen how much this means to the Queen, well, you'd know it's worth the trouble.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know this is a long shot, but would we have any use for my snow machine?
You have a snow machine?
Does he have a snow machine? You have a snow machine?
Yeah. Hey, Here, did you bring the snow cones?
Of course. I always bring the snow cones.
I don't know.
Oh, Rabbit! When it comes to snowing the Queen, nobody does it better.
We love to snow the Queen with our snow-making machine. We will turn to ice what once before was green. We love to snow the Queen. We'll show you now just what we mean.
We'll show you now just what we mean.
Once we get our machine going, yes, wonderland will glisten. When our laundry machine kicks in, soft, soft, white, soft, fluffy snow. We'll turn it on and let it go. Oh, how we love to snow the Queen. Oh, how we love to snow the Queen.
And now, with one flick of this switch, we'll have sparkling crystals of snow that you'll want to catch on your tongue because they're so refreshing.
And because they taste like grape, lemon, lime, and root beer.
Okay, here we go. Okay. Guess my snow machine had a meltdown.
Oh, now it looks like we'll have to find another way to make it snow in Wonderland.
Are you sure you don't have any snow you can spare? Well, thanks anyway. So much for getting any help from Frosty the Snowman.
Well, now what? We already tried Joe Cool and Jack Frost.
Hey, look! There's an ad for a store called Snow or Us.
Shouldn't that be Snow Is Us?
Well, what do you want, Alice? Snow or good grammar?
Well, I don't see why she can't have both.
Hello, is this Snow R Us? Do you have any snow for sale? You do? Great! Where's your store? Where? No, we'll be there. I have good news and bad news. The good news is they have snow. The bad news is their store's at the North Pole.
The North Pole? How are we going to get all the way up to the North Pole?
Well, if I can rent an airplane, I think there's just enough time to get to the pole and back before the Queen's Christmas party begins.
Right! That way we can actually make it snow for her!
Oh, that would be wonderful.
Oh, come on.
This is so exciting. The minute the Queen's party starts, she's going to get her first ever Christmas present.
You think she'll be surprised?
Well, wouldn't you be surprised if you got snow for Christmas?
Don't be silly. I know Tweedledum flew off to get some.
I'm trying to reach him on the radio. Snowflake Express, come in, over.
Well, all I know is the caterpillar was right. Miracles do happen.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Hi, Merry.
Your Majesty.
I'm sorry I'm not my usual Christmassy self this year.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about your Christmas spirit, Your Majesty.
What's that noise?
Pilot to ground! Snowflake Express here! I made it all the way back from the North Pole with seconds to spare! Over!
I read you loud and clear. I'll let you know when it's time to drop the snow on the Queen. Over.
What is that awful buzzing noise?
No, Your Majesty, I can't hold it any longer. We have a gift for you.
A gift? For me? But I don't see a gift.
No, but you can hear it.
Why don't you get me the world's biggest housefly?
Oh. Almost 4 o'clock, everybody. 5, 4, 3,
2, 1. It's 4 o'clock. Okay, Dumb. It's snow time.
Roger! And over the top! Lord! I sure wish I were down there to see the Queen's face!
Surprise! Ah! What was that?
It was snow, Your Majesty.
Emphasis on was.
Oh! 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 That's the last straw! If all I'm going to get for Christmas is salt, then I'm skipping it all together! Oh! Oh! For the crummy holidays.
Merry Christmas, Your Majesty.
Not for me, it isn't. I didn't get what I wanted.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. I wanted snow. And what I got was water dumped over my head. How would you like it?
I wouldn't like that at all. Cats hate water.
So do queens. Unless, of course, it's warmed to the right temperature. Loaded with lots and lots of bubble bath.
And your rubber ducky.
Oh, yes, and my widow quackers. I don't know what rubber ducky you're talking about. The point is, how could my subjects have been such chuckleheads?
You're right. They'd have to be chuckleheads to have gone to all the trouble they did.
What trouble?
The secret meetings, the snow machine, the flight to the North Pole. All that trouble just to make you happy on Christmas. That was pretty silly of them.
I really goofed trying to deliver that snow.
Oh, let's not say goof.
Right. More like bungled, muffed, blundered, botched.
Can we go back to goofed?
Look, we shouldn't feel bad. The only reason the Queen got wet was we were trying to do something nice for her.
Oh, sure. We were trying to make it snow in Wonderland. Oh, I knew it couldn't happen without a miracle.
Don't forget, Rabbit. Miracles happen when you most believe in them. That's what makes them miracles.
Merry Christmas, everyone! Well, don't look so surprised. Can't a queen wish her own subjects Merry Christmas?
Well, yes, but we all thought you were still upset over the bucket of melted snow.
Well, I admit it did dampen my Christmas spirits just a bit. But then I realized that I was only thinking about me.
Why should today be different from any other day?
Oh, my point is, I was all wet even before that bucket of water hit me. Because I forgot what Christmas is really all about. It's about showing people that you care.
But you wanted presents, and you didn't get any.
Oh, yes, I did. Only good friends would have gone through all the trouble you went to get me some snow. So you see, you've already given me the best gift of all. The gift of friendship. Oh, I just love the miracles of Christmas. The best gifts of all are miracles disguised. They're in front of you, right before your eyes.
The miracles of Christmas are a wonderland delight.
Gifts to remember on this starry Christmas night.
The best gift of all is very plain to see.
Not ornaments or presents.
Or a decorated tree.
Your friendships are the gifts that make my Christmas right.
So wonderful.
So perfect.
On this very special night.
The best gifts of all are miracles disguised. They're in front of you, right before your eyes.
The miracles of Christmas are a wonderland delight. Gifts to remember on this starry Christmas night.
The best gift of all. Look!
Am I seeing what I think I'm seeing?
Am I seeing what you think you're seeing?
It is. It really is.
Snow. Snow.
But wait a minute. It can't possibly be snowing in Wonderland.
Unless this is a miracle. Merry Christmas, Rabbit.
You know, Dinah, I've been thinking. I can still have a great Christmas, even if I don't get my own skis. I guess I was reminded that Christmas isn't about gimme, gimme, gimme. It's about family and friends. That's right, Dinah. Friends like you. And I wouldn't trade you for all the skis in the world. Merry Christmas, Dinah.
American Federation of Teachers and the National Education Association.
Did you hear what happened to